Good afternoon, Brian Hughes, PGA Master Professional and Program Director at Kaiser University. I'm honored to have one of our graduates with me here at the PGA Merchandise Show, Mr. Travis Glass.
Yep.
Class of what year at Kaiser University?
2012.
Okay, the latest in people, making me feel really old.
There wasn't even a graduation class when I started. No one had graduated yet.
So tell us about what led you to Kaiser, kind of your history at school and what's happened to you since. And frankly, I know recently you really haven't had much going on at all.
No, kind of how it worked out. I bounced around from a couple colleges when I was younger. Decided, you know what, family opened a golf course when I was a kid. I was like, I'm gonna go be a golf professional. Didn't want to do anything in Canada. I wanted to go down to Florida. Started getting on the internet about schools. Ended up actually in Orlando looking at the Golf Academy of America. As I was here, my mom found Kaiser, said, hey, as you drive past Port St. Lucie, why don't you stop in there? I'll call and book an appointment. So it was like a 2-hour window. Pulled in there, went and saw the school. The original academy wasn't even built yet when I saw that. In February, I think there was 2 classes that started in PGA Village. That was in February. The following October, I started and began that journey of trying to become a PGA member of Canada and starting my junior program. I volunteered with Donna every single Saturday for the entire duration of school, going down to her programs down in Okahili, doing all the juniors down there. Came home, got my Class A, started doing my junior programs, and actually started running a U.S. Kids Golf Tour, which is now into our 10th year, and we're seeing about 100 plus kids per event.
That's awesome. And if you were to give, based on all that history of school and deciding what to do, if you were to give a prospective student some reason to come to school, if they're on the fence, what do you think led to that final decision for you, and what would you recommend somebody look for?
Some of the things that I looked at with our school, it was the environment around, the people that were there. It is difficult to see everything in that 2-hour window of that interview kind of thing. Really getting an idea of what you're looking for in the school, if you want to be the teaching part and all of those little things, and kind of having that plan. I had a real plan of like becoming a teaching professional, so I really focused all my stuff towards that and like what environment is going to allow me to do that. And then the people around there, you can't do anything without the support. Out of all the success anyone has, there's always good people around them. So that's basically the main thing that I looked at.
Okay. So what's going on now? What are we doing now? Couple big announcements happening.
Couple really big things.
Starting at home, for one.
Starting at home. I was married in June to my wife, Alana. And 9 days ago, we had our first baby boy, Samuel, who just showed up. So it's been nice that I actually had the opportunity to come down to Florida. And you might think I'm crazy, but
still clear-eyed.
Doing okay considering. The reason I'm coming down is actually this year I was selected as the PGA of Canada National Junior Leader of the Year Award recipient, which is the Jack McLaughlin Award. So I came down here, and tonight at 5 o'clock I will be accepting the award.
That's great news, and we had a chat yesterday about the idea of getting awards and things of that nature. And unlike, let's use Major League Baseball as an example, one great year and you're MVP and they hand you an award. An award like this is something you earn over time. Would that be a fair assessment? And then finally, this was your turn.
I would agree, yeah. Nothing I did this year was any different than the last 5 years or so, other than the growth of the tournaments and a little bit of the program. But I think everyone can kind of add some growth in their golf. If your golf course didn't really see much growth in the last couple of years, you might have done something wrong, I think, with COVID, how many people came in. So there's probably a lot to do with that. I'd like to take a little bit of credit that there's some people coming to my programs and wanting some of it. But yeah, there's nothing really that different. Just this year was my year, and the recognition is incredible. It's really humbling.
Well, you've earned it. You earned it over time. And again, I feel like, Jesus, he just walked in the door as a 19-year-old kid. And most memorable moment from Kaiser University.
Yeah,
what can you think of?
Oh,
you got 30 seconds. What's
most
the last moment?
Memorable moment? I think
that you can tell us.
Yeah, honestly, I think just being at the PGA Learning Center and just being in that environment and being able to start the career I wanted to do. Not like a specific time, meeting the people. It's just like this was it, and there was no doubt the day I got there that this is the place that I wanted to do all of it. So I don't want to say there was one thing that stuck out specifically, but that whole environment was incredible, and it really started my journey. And I try and based all of my stuff on how it was organized, and I just opened my little academy that is my miniature version of Kaiser. So.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for your time. I know you had a busy week, and I appreciate you coming by, and let us know when the next award comes down the pike, all right?
Thank you very much.
Or child, for that
Yes.
matter.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
you.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Awesome.